Xbox Series X is a very capable console, so it's a shame when developers don't take full advantage of it. Let's look into this. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I would like to talk about Hogwarts Legacy. So first off, I want to say that Hogwarts Legacy is a very good game. I've been enjoying this game for the last couple of days and I really do like the story. I really enjoy the gameplay mechanics, combat mechanics. I like the graphics a lot as well. So, I mean, there's something very magical about the game and stuff. Like, you know, there's actually plenty of stuff to do outside of the main story and stuff. So, like, you can actually put some serious hours into that game, that's for sure. And you don't even have to be a fan of Harry Potter game or Harry Potter movies actually, or books to enjoy this game, because that game is actually good. Not because of the fact that it's based on Harry Potter kind of IP, but it's good because it's a good game, right? So without out of the way, let's talk about this game's performance, especially on Xbox Series X, because there's something going on with that game that makes me a bit disappointed, I guess. So first off, let's start with that game launch. When it first launched, L analyzed that the bits actually made, analysis of the performance on Xbox Series S, X and PlayStation 5. And back then, that game with day one patch, some modes ran better on Xbox, while others actually, I think performance mode was actually better on PlayStation. Ray tracing mode was better, like running better on Xbox Series X. So, it was a in day one patch, so we were all expecting this performance actually to improve a little bit, right? And so that's what I was hoping. And let's just face it, performance is not actually that great even to this day on at least on Xbox. And a new patch dropped a couple of days ago. I think just recently for PlayStation. It got delayed for PlayStation for some reason. And that patch actually did improve performance all across PlayStation 5 modes, but that patch did nothing really for Xbox, right? So, and that's a disappointing, because I know that patch was also about bug fixing. It was not only about performance per se. Apparently the game was crashing on some consoles here and there and stuff, so they were fixing that as well. But after that day one patch, which kind of made the performance kind of even on PlayStation and Xbox, well, like I said, depending on the mode, looks like the latest patch did improve performance on PlayStation 5 big time, but not on Xbox. So that makes me wonder what the hell is going on with that game, or maybe with Xbox platform, because this is yet another game where we see disparity, right? And listen, don't even want to focus on the whole power narrative on Xbox. I don't even need these games to be better than on PlayStation 5, right? I don't care. I just want to have a good versions of the games on Xbox, right? And that's not what have been happening lately. To be honest with you, I can't even remember a game that was actually, better, or at least kind of the same-ish kind of on Xbox and PlayStation, right? Because last couple of games that I remember, multi-platform games, of course, they were better on PlayStation in one way or the other, right? For the most part. Need for Speed, there was this game, I guess Dead Space was a little bit better on Xbox, I guess. So that's one. Okay, there's one new game that actually was a little bit better on Xbox. But that's pretty much it. If we go back to even last year and stuff, there's been a couple of games that actually were better optimized for PlayStation. And of course that doesn't, it's not even about the fact that, so Xbox is not capable or whatever, right? It's just devs optimization, right? And I understand that, well, a certain platform may be a leading platform and that kind of stuff, right? But, like, listen, Xbox gamers are actually buying these games as well. And so I guess they deserve a little bit of attention as well. And, like, yes, the issues, performance issues that are on Xbox, and don't get me wrong, PlayStation 5 version is not perfect either. There's some performance drops there as well, but they are not as often, they're not happening as often as on Xbox, right? So that's clearly an optimization issue again. And, at least I would expect, well, same-ish kind of experience on both platforms, right? Like, if you don't, like, listen, I don't even want, like, at this point, right, I'm like, I don't even need you guys to actually take the Xbox Series X consoles to its limits and push it to its full potential, right? Because clearly Xbox is more capable console and can run games better. Just at least make it as good as on PlayStation, if you know what I mean, right? Like, I don't have a problem with parity. It's just what annoys me is that, like, there's so many games that actually, performs, not that great on Xbox, right? And this is, like I said, it's not even about, like, Xbox versus PlayStation at this point, right? It's just more about, like, hey guys, can we have a good optimized games for Xbox, right? And I don't even know exactly why that's happening. Some people say that it has all to do with the fact that PlayStation paid for the marketing, and a PlayStation version is the leading, PlayStation is a leading platform, and they make the game best or first for PlayStation, and they kind of work on the Xbox port and that kind of stuff. That may actually have an effect, right? That's one of the possibilities, I guess, right? Maybe it's budget constraints. Some people actually claim that PlayStation actually pays for their versions of the games to be better, which, like, I'm not sure if I actually I believe that, because there has been games that have been advertised or marketed by PlayStation, and yet some games actually did run better on Xbox still, like Resident Evil, for example, the last one. So I don't think it's as easy to actually explain what's going on there, but it's just increasingly annoying that Xbox is just getting worst versions of these games, right? Despite the fact that it's actually more capable console. And I know some people will tell me, oh, MaDz, it must have to do with memory limitations, right? But yeah, there's a workaround. It's called SFS. It resolves, well, I don't want to say all memory issues, but it does actually resolve most of the memory issues on not even Xbox Series X, but also Xbox Series S. But developers don't use it. And yeah, I know now we should actually get into the whole, proper next generation games will run better on Xbox. Well, I hope they do, but you know what? At this point, I'm not even sure that's going to happen, because, like, I mean, if developers don't use these features right now, I mean, they may not be interested in using these features in the future, right? Like, who knows? We don't really know, right? I don't want to throw some, things and say that, oh, this and that will happen. Reality of the situation is that we don't know, right? I mean, I wish developers finally started using these features like velocity architecture, SFS, texture decompression on Xbox and that kind of stuff, but clearly they still don't do it, right? So will that happen? Hopefully yes, but we'll see. And so the question really is also when, like, what, 2 years from now, 3 years from now? Like 3 years from now, we'll be actually getting ready for next generation. So what's the point, right? It makes no bloody sense. So guys, listen, it's annoying as hell, but it is what it is. Like, I'm actually playing Atomic Heart right now, and actually I got that activated on PC first. I'm actually enjoying that a lot. So apparently the performance for Atomic Heart is actually good on both Xbox and PlayStation, and that's a good news, and that's what I really want to see. Yeah, it's a shame that other developers just can't do it. They can't deliver that for some reason. So anyway, guys, that's the video. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Thanks for support. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care.